Right, yeah. I mean, the install, we have our schedule. Install 1's pretty heavy. Install 2 is pretty light. Install 3 was another level, to it. And then install 4, practice 4 will be kind of cleaning up today. So I think the guys are putting everything into it. The first practice and third practices were a little bit sloppy at times because it's new stuff. And I would hope that practice 4 is just like practice 2 was. We're cleaning it up.
What are your impressions of the quarterbacks? I know Michael's limited, but those are the guys who probably need to grasp it as quickly as anybody out here. What are your thoughts on those 3 guys kind of early on here?
Yeah, they all bring a little something different to the table. Experience, especially out of Peyton. I've been impressed with Jack's arm strength. And then Mike, you can see that he's got that it factor to it, as far as how he throws the ball as well. And they're all going to make mistakes here at this time. They're all learning new verbiage, a couple different concepts and things like that. So they're all going to make their mistakes, but they've all had their kind of highlights already. Even in the first 3 practices, have gone and made plays, and you can see how you could tailor the offense a little bit to each one of them and be successful.
I know it's still early, but how much are you emphasizing just throwing the ball downfield compared to those deep guys?
Yeah, I think that's just part of it. We've hit some play action shots in each of the last all 3 practices actually, and so that's part of when you get a run game going. To me, the explosive plays aren't just about always throwing it all the way down the field. It's about timing and accuracy and good protection, and everyone just trusting each other. And if you can hit guys on the run, great yards after catch can happen. So we've had a little bit of both, and we had completed some deep balls on the field, which is good to see.
What do you think your strengths are that you can use this year?
Well, you like our length. We've caught some balls down the sideline where you can throw it up, and if you can get a quarterback to be on the same page with some guys there, and when you get that look, give them the little nod or hand signal, and throw it down the field just like we did here at the end of practice. You're going to like that with that height. So we got to use that to our advantage, and then we got to have the things off. But I really like what we got. They're competitors. They go for the ball. So I like the nature and the aggressiveness that they all have. So I'm excited to keep working with them, and they'll keep getting better as they get comfortable with everything.
You've had a few chances to become more familiar with all the players on the roster and things like that. Who are some guys that, who are some guys that maybe surprised you that at least the first 3 practices?
Yeah, I thought Miles Marshall had a great practice too. Maybe one of the guys that stuck out the most over 3 practices. Just watching him run, I knew he looked like he had some athleticism and some juice to him. But then he went out and competed and caught some balls in traffic. Really was locked in. So there's a lot of guys that I've noticed. But with the coaching staff already having been here, they kind of filled me in with what to expect. But a guy like that who hasn't had a lot of reps on game day, I think he surprised a little bit of all of us. So there's other guys that have done a nice job too.
I'm concerned with Michael developing some bad habits with the knee, with the way he throws.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Watched some clips. Just making sure he's aggressive and transferring his weight through his throw. And it affects the way your shoulders are tilted and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we have to make sure we're conscious of that. And I don't want to overcoach him right now. He's trying to learn the offense, and he knows who he is better than I know who he is right now. So we'll work together on it.
Thanks.
You bet. Thank you guys.